A vast majority of the people starting out on YouTube have other life obligations, just like myself. We have jobs, families, friends, and many other things that need our attention every day. If not navigated correctly, becoming a content creator will quickly be discarded into the back of the mind. You'll tell yourself, it's too hard, it's too overwhelming. My content doesn't look anything like the people I watch. If you felt like that, then this video is for you. I've created 4 key points I think will help all of us overcome the challenges of becoming a new content creator. This first point I'm going to make is one that's often overlooked by many when starting out. Don't underestimate the learning curve. Many people start out and are almost immediately discouraged when they realize it's going to be a steep learning curve to produce high quality content. We all have people we watch here on YouTube and find out fast it's difficult to make visually appealing videos that pull us in with a good script and storytelling, content that was executed brilliantly, like it belongs on Netflix. For the most part, these attributes we like from other creators are skills that will be earned over time. No one starts out at the top, with YouTube being the greatest free education market on the planet. There will be plenty of tutorials and videos to help you along your journey. Proper planning. With those of us with work and life obligations, it will come to your attention without a plan in place. It could take you weeks to put together your content. Sitting behind the camera, blanking on what to say, only to waste the little time you had to film, can be solved with a little planning. This has helped me out a ton. Instead of winging my projects, ad-libbing my scripts, and mashing my edits together, I found it to be worth its weight in gold to have a proper plan put in place. Whether you write in a journal, type it up on a computer, or put it together on your phone, this crucial step will help you have more thoughtful content that will draw in more views and subscriptions, let alone save you and your family precious time and headache. This next point will slightly coincide with the first point, but nevertheless important. Don't devalue your work. I was guilty of this about a year ago before I removed almost all my content on YouTube. I spent so much time analyzing so many creators and their work that when I would go back to watch mine, it seemed so far away from being good that I broke down. Instead of realizing that my work will only get better with time, I felt like it was an immovable mountain, an impossible task. It's healthy to watch other creators strike up ideas for your own work, but be careful not to devalue your content to others. We are all at different stages of this line of work, so stick to the plan. Okay, so I brought my wife to get some help on this topic. I want to talk to you about time management. We have 3 kids, a full-time job, and many other life obligations. I just want to see what your insight is on how to make our busy schedule work around aspiring, social media content creators, how we're going to make that work.
Yeah, I think just setting time aside every day, even if it's just an hour after you get off work, or I know you've been waking up pretty early lately just to fit everything into your schedule, like the gym and content and brainstorming and all that stuff. And me just taking the kids out and about too helps a lot.
Yeah.
Gives you an extra few hours and it gets them out of the house. So.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it's important just to give your partner the time that they need, the space they need, whether it's decompression or whether it's just working on content. Like sometimes things get very hectic around the house and one of us just needs a little bit of time. So whether it's taking the kids out of the house and or, distracting the kids while the other one is working on the things that they want to get done, their schedule, different stuff like that. It makes it difficult for us because I do have a full-time job. So I usually work 48 hours a week on top of everything else that we need to do. And, sometimes it's not always going to fit in your schedule if, we get behind on housework and stuff and it's kind of all hands on deck. We need everybody to kind of pull together and straighten things out before we can continue doing what, we have on our schedules.
Yes.
Anything else to add? Like, what are some things that are important to you as far as like time management? It doesn't have to be just content creation. It could be,
I mean, just you making time also just to kind of decompress and spend some time with us and the kids.
yeah. I mean, do you think that we've done a good job on that, or do you think it's something we need to work on?
No, I think we've done pretty good considering our crazy household.
Yeah,
So,
definitely not easy. What are some things that you would like to see changed in our day-to-day life that might help you better, since you're wanting to start TikTok and YouTube and some other social media things?
I think just me having to take the time. I know I kind of put it off, say, oh, I need to do this in the kids' room, or I need to clean up a little bit more. But I think just taking some extra time to, like I said, like brainstorm and actually film something, I could do better on. You always take the initiative and you're like, okay, I want to do this. And so I just kind of need to
Take that
time.
push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Push. Show
Yeah.
myself.
It's definitely easier said than done. It's hard to, especially when you're at home and you're in your comfort zone, to kind of get up the courage to, go in your office or take a step away from everything that's going on, all the loud noises, the kids crying, all that stuff, to just really sit down and focus on what you want to do. And that just takes time.
Yeah, I mean, I think the kids are very distracting. I think
100%.
when you hear one of them cry, you're just like, okay, I don't want to do anything anymore. Let's do this to please them, or
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye bye. Say bye bye.
Bye-bye.